Let's play!
Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Hamtaro, Ham-Hams Unite. Now, it's been a very long time since I've done a Hamtaro video, and for those of you just tuning in, right now we're trying to get the Shogun wig for Cappy. If you can't tell, this is obviously post-commentary, and if you're watching this at a later date, this is actually a Q&A session that I decided to do because, you know what, why not? Because, honestly, I recorded, like, this part 3 times. I could not win this. It took me 3 18-minute sessions to get at least, I think it's like 90 points or something. No, it's not 90, it's more than that, it's like 100 and number. And, it was very difficult. Basically, you have to time it so that when you hit it, it then rolls into the balloons. Now, you want to get the small blue ones. Those are the ones that you want to get. Those give you, I think, 80 points, and big red ones give you, like, 10 or 20 or 30. I don't know. So if you see there, we got 80 points. You want to get as many of those as you can. It is very difficult. Now, on to the Q&A questions. Question 1 comes from Nate1000Man. Other than you loving Sonic, did you ever fall in love with Jet Set Radio or Jet Set Radio Future for the Xbox? Number 1, I don't have an Xbox. That's the one console that I have absolutely 0 iterations of. I mean, I have my PS2 and PS3, which can play PS1 games, so I have the entire sort of PlayStation library other than portable systems. I have a NES, N64, GameCube, Wii, soon to be Wii U, and most of the handhelds. So, no, I never actually had the chance to fall in love with Jet Set Radio. I've heard great things about it, I know friends who love it. So, no, I haven't. It's on PSN. I'm tempted to give it a try, but it costs like 15 bucks, and so it's sort of, I don't know if I want to spend the money and, you know, all that stuff. Okay, second question, also from Nate1000Man. Have you got any new games from people? Because I remember you made a video 3 weeks ago about getting some, and if so, are you going to do another one? I have not. In fact, you guys don't have to. I mean, if you do, awesome, but you really don't have to. We got 130 points, so we get the Shogun wig. Right now, maybe. I'm not sure. I'd rather not divulge on that. So we got the Shogun rig, the rarest of all wigs. And so, obviously, if this Cappy guy, we want to get him back with us. So we're going to give him the Shogun wig. Also glitches. If you can't tell, I'm running this on an emulator because, there's lots of glitches. I don't have the, MI copy of it anymore. But I have bought this game and own it, so it's, you know, it's that sort of stuff. Wow, that's awesome! What? You got it for me? Really? Oh, thank you! You are welcome, Cappy. Now come back with us so we can actually, you know... Oh, I feel so blissy! Blissy means... I'm guessing it means happy? We are right, it is happy. Yes. So, that's another hamster down, and back to the questions. Now from Levi's Adventure. Levi's. Right, you told me how to pronounce your name. Levi's Adventure. Who's your favorite LPer and why? Okay, so first off, I really like to classify them in different ways. For sort of off-the-cuff LPs, you know, just random, spur-of-the-moment. Oh, geez, that's a hard one. I'd actually like to say, Yo Video Games, which is Maximilian from, you know, he does the, what's that called? Assist Me, the Assist Me web series. For that, for single player... for single player off the cuff. For single player informative, it's got to be, single player informative. Chuck Conroy, probably. He does a lot more informative Let's Plays now, which, honestly, if you're watching it for information, he's great. Off the cuff group has to be, oh. I was gonna say Brain Scratch Comms, but now I gotta think, and I think it's now Super Gaming Brothers, because... It's really, I can connect with them. They're the one that I can connect with the most out of all the sort of group commentators. Being friends with them on Facebook kind of helps, but, I mean, you know, I've talked to a couple, I've talked to John once, and I've talked to, Matthew a couple times now. So, you know, probably that. And a group informative, I don't think there really is a group informative group, because, they don't really work that way. Now by Aaron Studios 3. Can you not kill Sackboy? I don't know. You guys better ask more questions or else I might have to go back on that. Now from Funny with 3 N's, Bowser26. What's your favorite game and why? Please don't kill Sackboy. My favorite game? That is really complicated because you see, on the one hand, it's like, I don't know. I used to say Sonic Adventure 2, but the more I think about it, the more that's not true. My favorite, I guess I could go by RPGs real quickly. Favorite shooter has to be Metroid Prime. Favorite, okay, one sec. What we're doing in the game right now is we're actually getting seeds because we need to find an item. But little do I know, you can't get the item until you do another part of the quest. So that'll come after. Okay, so favorite shooter's Metroid Prime. I don't play shooters, so, like, ever. So that's, you know, I'm surprised I like one. Racing game, I'm gonna stick with Mario Kart 64 because that's just a game that everyone can sit around and have so much fun with. Platformer, Sonic Colors, maybe. Colors was a great game in my opinion, and, you know, I played through it again, and I just realized, wow, this is a really good game. RPG is actually gonna be my next Let's Play, so we're gonna leave that for now. What other genres are there? Fighting game? Huh. That's really tough, because it's really what's on at the moment, so that one I really don't have a favorite for. Other than that, one of my other favorite ones is a game called, Katawa Shoujo. And it's sort of like Don't Take It Personally, Babe, but a lot longer and a lot better. I mean, this one is an amazing game. I will be Let's Playing it in the future. However, that's, again, I'm going to finish up all the games I want to Let's Play before I tackle the ones, you know. Actually, that is on my list of games I have to Let's Play. So, it's on the list, it's queued up, it's going to happen. Now by the He-Chun. Like the male Chun-Li. How did you think about starting YouTube? Oh boy, here we go, digging into my past. I was introduced to YouTube in like grade 5 or 4 by a friend, and he just showed me the site where you can watch funny videos and stuff. So, I started watching the videos, and eventually I found, actually on iTunes, I found Hellfire Comms on the Sonic show, so it's really all connected when you think about it. I found Hellfire Comms, and I just sort of thought to myself, I could do that, but I never really did anything before that. And then I found Clement J642 on YouTube by just searching around on, I was just looking up, for some reason, the Mega Man 02 boss. I remember reading about something, I think, on TV Tropes, and I just, all of a sudden, I was like, okay, let's watch this video. And I watched it, and I thought, wow, this guy's talking over the video, it's entertaining, it's informative, I could do this. And so, I did. I started doing that, but that was, of course, after I decided to make these stupid little comic things that, honestly, I really sort of regret doing, because people ask me to leave them up there, so I'm leaving them up, but they suck. Oh my god. Don't ever go back to, like, my oldest videos on YouTube. They're horrible. Also, by the He-Chun, what is your favorite food? Mine is noodles. Honestly, rice. I could eat it every day for every meal. I know it's because I'm like, I wanted to be Asian and all that sort of weeaboo garbage, but I really do love rice. P.S. Please don't kill Sackboy again. There's a way around that. You just have to send your questions, otherwise that knife might plunge deep in and stuffing might fly. Now by Le Gangsta. Oh, I get it. It's a pun on gangsta. Okay, that's kind of a creative name with the X in there. Also, Hamtaro is now missing no. Do you have stereotypes against different countries? Honestly, yes. I don't think stereotypes are a bad thing. Because honestly, like, Canadian stereotypes, they're all true. I don't know if you know that. Like, almost every single Canadian stereotype has some bit of truth in it, which I find hilarious. Negative stereotypes I try to avoid, but some of them do exist, which is really sort of sad, but hey, it's true. What you gonna do? Okay, next, Conan's Boy. Who's your favorite character in PlayStation All-Stars? I know people, I'm gonna get hate mail for this, but I love playing as Raiden. He was the first person I played as, and honestly, he just feels right. He is, yes, he is the Meta Knight. He is sort of fast and powerful, but, you know, I like playing as him. Now by Raikune. Will you marry me? If you're a guy, the answer is no. If you're a boy or girl, if you're a girl, then the answer is, sadly, no. Because, I have a girlfriend at the time of this recording. Probably much later past this time of recording I will too. So, sorry. No. I mean, I'm sure you're a nice girl, and if you're a nice guy, then I'm sorry I don't roll that way, so. Now by Gamersphere222. How many boys have you kissed? I'm straight. I think the answer is none. I'm pretty sure the answer is none. I hope the answer is none for me. I mean, if it's for you, that's fine. I have nothing against that. But for me personally, I do prefer the breasts of women over the not-so breasts of men. So, yeah. Next one's by Con O'Neill. How old are you? I am, at the time of this recording, 17 years old. So, I don't know, do I sound older or younger? I've heard both things, so. Now by Bernotis27, who is your favorite YouTuber besides yourself? Apparently, Bernotis is a pirate. Let's see here. YouTuber? I'll have to say Ashens. He's one of the only YouTube people who I will go out of my way to make sure I watch when it comes out. Also, a heat patch is 9,999 sunflower seeds. And a stripe sticker is 9,900 sunflower seeds. So, we need one of those items. Depending on what path you take when you do this mission, you'll need one or the other. You can buy both. There's no point to, but you can. Okay, next up, it's my good friend Fuon from Fufa Daffodil Gaming. Favorite game to play when you're mad? An angry game? I have to say, oh, you know the answer, because you gave me this game! Silly Fuon. It has to be Sengoku Basara. For those of you who don't know, it's Dynasty Warriors, but hilariously over the top. So, just being able to kill thousands of people as a guy with like a giant dragon is a lot of fun. A dragon, a sword, and a shotgun. So, there you go. Best plot in a video game. I have to say, again, Kato Shoujo, only because I've never played a game before that really made me, I don't know, to change me in any way. Well, other than, you know, Don't Take It Personally, babe, but that came after this one. And, not came out after, but came out, like, I played after. I really think that game is one that's just really opened my eyes. And you haven't played it, Fuad! I know you're listening. You need to play the game. You say you won't play it because, you know, oh, it's a game about... Okay, I'm actually not going to say what it's about. But, you know, you need to play it. It's so good. And when I do my Let's Play of it, you'll see what I mean. Your favorite color... It used to be red, but the more and more I think I'm starting to like blue more. I don't know, red seems a bit overused, which is hilarious because I'm trying not to be a hipster. Favorite food? Again, rice. Favorite childhood memory involving a video game? I have this one memory, and it was going through the ice cave in Pokemon Sapphire. Well, in my dad's car, and it was in the summer. In my dad's old car, and it was in the summer, and it was so nice and warm in the car. And for once, my dad and I were getting along. And I just remember going through there, and I was thinking to myself, Regice must be in here, because it's an ice cave. I remember going through and telling my dad, yeah, there's gonna be an ice titan in here. I'm so excited. My dad was like, good job, son. You get that ice titan. Ho, ho, ho. You know, and for once, he was actually supporting me playing video games. That memory I'll always have because I just remember the smell of the car, the feel of the seat of the car. Oh. And me not being able to see my screen because it was on a Game Boy Advance, the original. The most painful thing that happened to you that involved a video game. As you might know, I'm a Sonic fan, so I played Sonic Riders. One of the things in Sonic Riders is you have to take the control stick and spin it. Like Mario Party. Now, I actually played that for a good 2.5 months straight. By the end of it, my skin was raw on the palm of my hand. So, that hurt a lot. Next up, Legend Gomez 98. Favorite game console? It's interesting. I don't know. That's something that's really sort of... I don't know. That's hard to say. The first thing to come to mind is probably GameCube. Because I I don't know, I have so many memories with it. The controller just feels so good. This is probably my favorite feeling controller ever. Yes, the button configuration is stupid, but you get things like the clicks on the L and R buttons. Yes, I have it in my hands right now. I love the feeling of the clicks of the L and R. The A button feels good to mash. The B button, all the buttons feel so good, and they click. They click, but oh, I love the GameCube. Gotta say, if only for the controller. Next up by Remele. Did you check the baby? Excuse me? Will you let me be your final hope? Maybe? When are you and Fuwa going to make out already? Well, that is... Next question! Who framed Roger Rabbit? Steven Seagal, Koyomi, or Rinko-chan? I'm pretty sure I answered this last time I did a Q&A session for you. I'm gonna have to Google them again. Gee, thanks. Let's see here. Okay, so Koyomi, she is... I don't know, there's too many different anime girls, and one of them is dressed... Why is she dressed as frickin' Lulu from Final Fantasy? I don't know who any of them are. Am I annoying you? A bit. Yuchu Kita. Excuse me? Next up, let's go back to... go to Wind Rider 10. What is it like knowing people comment on your videos, and then the same people also comment on your Facebook posts of the same person, but different accounts? Like, they're the same people, but you don't know who is who. That's kind of a difficult question, because, it really, honestly, other than a few people whose, like, names are similar on both, it's like, I don't know. I really do almost treat them like different people. I mean, I can't tell who's who that much. Next up we have the Rising Omega. Will you help me do a co-op commentary let's play? I was expecting a question like this. And I know you're a part of the Sonic Show now, so I guess I'll have to, because, you know, we want to cooperate and stuff. But no, I would, because I know you, sort of, a bit, because you're on the Sonic Show now with the Let's Plays and I Heard and stuff. I honestly don't like doing co-op Let's Plays, unless it's with someone in the room. Even then, it's more difficult to set up with my setup, so, I could help you do a co-op commentary Let's Play, but I probably wouldn't do it with many other people. Next up, Roxas Matheson. If you could go back 10 years and say something to your former self, what would it be and why? The thing I'd say is, don't lose your video games. Keep them in a nice, clean room. Keep them in their cases. Make sure you don't lose any, because I'm so sad about the games I lost. Alright, Mr. 3DS videos, Sonic Genesis or 06. If I'd rather play, I'd probably say... Ooh, that's hard. If I had to play one, I'd probably say 06 only because I can break the game and have some fun with that sort of, you know... Hey, I got a text. Okay, that's cool. Shady Guy 999, John Tron or Peanut Butter Gamer? I gotta say John Tron. I discovered him first. He's hilarious, and I honestly, even though I am a straight male, and I've said that many times in this video, I would do things to that man. What is the hardest game you've ever played? I have Toho on my phone. I can't beat the first level, so that. Have you ever met a zombie? No. Alright, Alxame Arkson. Have you ever lost a friend over something really pointless? Yes. I'd rather not talk about it. Why do you want to brutally slit Sackboy's throat? Do you know the amount of comments I get that are rife with stupidity on the Little Big Planet karting videos? These comments are stuff like, you should give me the beta, despite the game already being out. Stuff like, oh, give me your PSN ID. No, I'm not going to! One second, I'm gonna interrupt this. I think this is a really creative section. He puts the barcode sticker on your face, and when you try to press, like, to go in the direction, if you watch, he walks away. He's like, where are you going, Hamtaro? We haven't opened the register yet. The controls are reversed, which I think was hilarious. I totally forgot about that. It's actually hilarious. Also, it makes him look like Godo. Is that an allegorical symbol for your opinions on your Little Big Planet karting fans? She hit the nail right on the head. Okay. Last question, I think, for today. What do you want to study once you're in university? I want to study English to be a teacher. Dexter! Oh, you're good. Dexter, were you the one who saved me? Yes, but Hamtaro helped me, and together we saved you. Really? Thanks. We're ham-hams, and we're for each other, right? Dexter! Well, we best get back to the clubhouse. We'll settle our dispute later, when you're feeling better. Agreed. And they're both happy, and they do their little dances together, and they're suspiciously looking similar, because not all the hamsters have the same base. No! That would be lazy! No, they actually do, which also is Tigru. Because logic! Now, as a kid, this really confused me, because if I remember, they removed a lot of Japanese symbolism for, howdy in the, English version, so you actually don't see some of the, like, look how Japanese that room is. I'm glad I was just able to help you. What? This is... What the heck is this, Howdy? Wait, they have the same voice. Remember how you made a poster from a photo I took? I made you one too. This is a poster of Pashmina. What do you think? Looks good, doesn't it? She looks good. Yes, it's actually nicer than mine. Howdy, let's exchange our posters to honor our friendship. What? No way! Do you know how long it took me to get the perfect photo of her? Please, I'm begging you, please! No way, it's not right! Howdy, can't you see that I'm begging? No, fine, from now on, we will and will always will be Hamspar. I hope you don't expect any favors from me. Goodbye! Well, poo-poo to you too. I never want to be best friends with Dexter either, no siree. And with that, this is... Well, anyhow, Hamtaro, how do you like my room? Isn't it nice? I guess so. So, if we look at the people we have left, we have, everyone from up here. Everyone from, oh, wait, no, we're missing Jingle. He's in the, elementary. I know where to get him, too. It's just I need to find bananas, I think, if I recall. And here we have Stan and Sandy, so we need to find them. I don't know where to find them. I'm gonna look up how in between parts. So... Next time, guys, I think I'm going to go back to live commentary because I have other stuff to, talk about and stuff. But until then, folks, I will see you. Ciao.